Sirs, hingin ko, sorry po, hindi po ako aware kasi si Miss Pinky kanina sabi niya mukhang updated siya with yung Golden. Hindi ko po alam kung aware kayo about SB19 and Pini. Ayan. Hingin ko lang po sana yung reaction nyo sa pangyayari na magpe-perform po ang Bini sa Coachella at saka ang SB sa Lollapalooza. Oo. Kasi well
know
staged na
that.
po
I'm so
yun.
proud of them. So proud of them.
We are happy for them and we are glad that they're going to perform on an international stage,
Stage,
and,
And
have our
ano-
music out into the world.
And
right?
they're hardworking and they continue to improve themselves. Especially SB19, nakakatuwa sila. I'm very proud of them.
Makikita mo naman kung sino yung yung sinong may investment sa kanilang profesyon. They are professional, they respect it, and they are hardworking. And that is what we applaud.
Ganun din po siguro yung mga Bini. Okay na po yung mga ganon.
Yeah.
Kasi nakapasok na tayo doon sa mundo ng ibang mundo. So, talagang papasok na po talagang ang Pilipino, ang music natin sa iba-ibang mundo. Oh, yeah.
I had the privilege of training the earlier P-pop groups of Viva, which was Alamat. And they made a big hit already at that time, no? And from then on, sina Boss Vic and sina Tita Baby and sina Tita Gia, I had to commend that they were already going towards that direction, pero they're laying the foundation by doing the proper training. But this was during the COVID times and stuff like that, no? So I was training these boys and girls via Zoom. Imagine, how do you convince them to have dedication to their craft, no? But it can only happen, it's either magkakawatak-watak along the way, but I'm so proud of the fact that yung Bini at saka SB19, dedicated sila at committed sila sa ginagawa nila. I think there are others like Cup of Joe and stuff like that are even Ben and Ben when I first saw them. Ang galing nila and I admire. I bow down to these young dedicated musicians and
Even
artists.
solo acts po like sila Arthur Neri.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to train him but he was too busy. Pero ang galing niya. Magaling sila.
Please don't make na there is misconception just because we're old, we don't appreciate the young. We do appreciate the young and all their efforts. Kaya lang medyo there are others that just pop up here and there. Na obviously after 2 months, pag hindi na sila nagsasayaw sa TikTok, hindi na rin sila makikita. Yun lang naman.
And also, if I may add, even in the 60s, recognized na ang mga Filipino talents, but somehow, we never really made it mainstream internationally. I think it's about time. Dapat naman maano yung mga Filipinos because we are respected, they know we can sing, but somehow wala kaming mainstream hits. No? Oo.
At saka nare-remind din ako doon sa sinasabi lagi ni Simon Cowell. Where did you get your voice? Puro sa mga Filipino talents po na talaga namang wala naman silang performing arts na pinasukan at lahat-lahat. Sheer talent ko sabay niya.
Si Celeste lang ang tinanong bakit tayong lahat ang sumagot.
Hindi po it's for everyone
Hindi,
po.
kasi gusto niya mag-contribute kami. Tama po ba yung nagtatanong?
Yes po.
We broke the racial barrier of the international market. No?
Maraming salamat po. Actually, kinikilabutan po ako habang sumasagot kayong lahat. Maraming salamat po. Si Kuya Eugene po may tanong din po.
Singit lang ako, hindi, parang hindi naman to question kasi natutuwa lang ako na makita ko kayo kasi during my younger years napapanood ko na si Mr. Ding sa El Camarote, si Miss Pat sa El Camarote din. Siguro mayroon lang akong isang question na iibahin ko lang. Doon sa apat na na nag-aartista, Rami Celeste, Nanette, Mitch, and Pinky, hindi yung kung ano yung satisfaction na nakukuha nyo from both acting at saka singing.
my past roles have always involved a bit of, except for some, like yung Can't Buy Me Love, ang role ko doon was non-singing. Tsaka Mrs. Real pala, yung dalawang Mrs. Real. But most of them had music, yung mga roles ko. So, ano kasi, when I sing, I always act eh. Ang dami nga nagsasabi, arte-arte mo naman, bawas-bawasan mo naman, but I just can't. Ay, mga ano. So, kasi nung nag-uumpisa akong mag-recording, I would hear that na you have to learn how to sing pop. Masyado kang mag-emote, mga ganun-ganun. Naririnig ko yon. Buti na lang di ko pinansin. So, all my singing always has acting. Yun, that's my answer.
You need to have a good acting chops to be able to put out the singing emotion, not only the voice. But as an actor, I discovered only in my late age, you need the movies and television to be in touch with a bigger audience. Because concerts and everything else, even online, does not do justice to what you can portray also in the movies, for example. It's very challenging. Pinaiyak ka na, tapos pagkat papalitan yung camera, tapos iiyak ka ulit. Pagkatapos, hindi ba, hold the tear. Ha? Paano? Yung ganon. And then, biglang sasabihin, direct, naubusan po ako ng tape. So, talagang iba rin yung kultura ng artista at iba yung working environment nila. Kasi kami may aircon, may dressing room, may kung ano-ano. Bigla akong napunta sa acting ulit. May portalet na. At pagkatapos, mainit yung tent. Pagkatapos, may mga daga at ipis na gusto pumasok doon sa tent. Yung buong buhay mo, nakatira ka sa tent. Sabi ko, ibang breed ang artista, that they go through these daily challenges. This is their life. And to be able to snap up your emotions at a drop of a hat, if you were the good actor, like sina Cherry Pie, sina all of that, grabe ang pagkahanga ko. So, if everybody had a chance to do movies or television, I would highly recommend it. It will balance your singing.
Para sa akin naman po, kung ako nalinya na rin po ako sa comedy, pero nagsimula po ako bilang isang singer, na pag kumakanta po kami sa University of the Philippines Concert Chorus, kailangan po may operatic, tapos nun may folk, at saka meron pong pop. So, nakuha ko pong lahat yun, Tapos ngayon, ang masasabi ko lang po, pag ako'y nagdadrama, kasi may mga drama na rin pong binibigay sa akin ng Viva, at saka nagko-comedy pa rin, parang ang natutunan ko naman dun sa dalawa ay yung parang reaction ng audience kung anong ginagawa nyo. Kasi po, pag nagla-live show kayo, immediate ang reaction. Kita nyo kagad kung nagugustuhan nila o hindi. Pag naman gumawa kayo ng Netflix o teleserye o doon pa lang sa pagiging box office nila malalaman nyo kung wagi, no? So, pero isa lang po ang common sa dalawa sa akin. Gusto po yon, gusto ko rin po ang pagkanta, pero lahat ng ginagawa ko po sa larangan ng art, culture, or whatever you call it, ay galing sa puso. Yun lang po.
Ma'am, nabanggit nyo na rin lang naman na aware po kayo sa mga kabataang mga artistang pumapasok, no? Maaari nyo bang mabanggit kung sakaling mabigyan kayong pagkakataon makakollaborate yung mga... Sino sa inyo, personally po, mga picks nyo po, sa mga current artist po, kung sino yung mga gusto nyo makatrabaho?
Ako, nakatrabaho ko na si Stel kasi I was producer of Gen C. It was our concert na pinroduce namin when Ryan Cayabyab turned 70. And talagang magaling siya, etc., etc. But the one I want to really work with is Pablo. Kasi Caviteño siya. and Caviteñang nanay ko. So I want to, maybe a musical in the future or something.
How about the others po? Kung meron lang po.
When you join television and the movies, you work with young people you thought you would never work with. And each one is very interesting. Kasi sabi ko nga, nakakulong kayo sa tent. There is no choice except to get to know each other. And to watch them work is also something very different that you can learn from. So I have, yes, hindi ba? So I am, minsan nalalaglag yung pangako sa mga kasama ko kasi like, I'm working with Shaina Magdayaw now and J.M. De Guzman. And then the first time I met Coco Martin, talaga nalaglagan pangako. Nagdidirect, nagsastunt, pagkatapos umiiyak pa on scene, pagkatapos i-rewrite pa niya yung script, pagkatapos siya yung first to arrive and last to go home. So sabi ko, grabe itong mamang to, he deserves all the success. So all these young people have enriched us, hindi ba? All these young people. And we will continue working with all the young people. Ayaw namin kasama yung mga matatanda na ganito kasi wala naman kami natututunan dito. Lahat kami pare-pare.
When I was working in Can't Buy Me Love, si Bel Mariano, my gosh, I think I went to work 4 consecutive days. All those days, umiiyak siya in all the eksena. Oo, I don't know where she's getting it. Talaga, umiiyak ka na naman. Oh, iiyak ka na naman. And she would just cry. She would just be there, crying.
Kasi binabash siya noon.
She would listen to music and then she would cry. But the other thing is that all of the young people I worked with were very professional. Nobody would be late.
That's
At
true.
saka pag take, alam nila lahat ng lines. And
That's
if you
true.
check it with the script, correct, eksakto.
Alam mo
And,
yung kabataan
wow.
ngayon, talagang professional na. Walang nalilate,
Oo.
walang yung hindi alam yung linya. Kasi nung 80s at 90s,
Oh.
nakaw!
Oo, totoo
Yung
yan.
call time na 7 a.m., dadating ng 7 p.m., yung mga ganun. Tapos nandoon ka, hindi na namin babanggit.
Tapos sasabihin nila, sorry ha, sorry na.
Sorry. Gusto mo murahin pero wala kang magawa.
So I've learned a lot from the young
Yes.
people that
They're
I've
very
worked with.
professional,
Yeah.
if I may say so. All of them. They come on time. Maybe it's also the way they were briefed and trained by the studios, etc.
Ako, no one in particular, but I'm open to work with anyone. Okay, anyone. Kasi the producers would know, or the directors would know who will go together with somebody like me. So sila nang bahalang mamili kung sino man ang makakatrabaho ko. And I look forward to that.
Ako naman, masayang-masaya ako dahil kasi ang mutya ng Section E, nandun ako. Ako ang kanilang lola. So, natutuwa ako dun sa mga bata sapagkat dinadala nila yung sarili nilang mga gamit. At saka ang ganda ng training nila. Nag-aano pala sila, nag-workshop palagi. I think Baby Hill knows that, no? Ang ganda ng nagte-training sa kanila, yung sa acting and everything. And, number 1, yung discipline. Dumadating sa tamang oras. Yan. Kaya tuwan-tuwa ako talaga. Talagang sabi kong ganun, ito'y biyaya ng Panginoon. Yun lang po.
All right, there
Thank you
you
po.
go. You have any questions pa po? No more. All right. Okay, thumbs up sa lahat. Okay. Yay!
Yeah,
This is it na
Bago
po.
ang lahat, we'd like to thank also the
Yes.
force behind the OPM Friends. That's Ana Ilagan and Miss Jackie Aquino.
Of
And
course.
thank you to Viva for
Viva.
producing this show.
Yes.
Thank you for trusting us. So for tickets, please, March 27, and it's almost filled up, so get your tickets right away at Ticket World or online. You can use your credit card, and there's a senior discount. So please enjoy. There is. It's online. My friends bought. Thank you for buying. You can use your credit card online and at 20%. March 27 po, Newport Performing Arts Theater. 8 p.m.
Yes, more mics for them. Kasi ito na po ang moment that we've all been waiting for. Their sample. So you can now bring out your cell phones.
We can
Video
share
po naman
naman the
sila.
microphones
Yes.
Sa kanila yung ibang mic po, Ana.
my pants.